Hey comrades, welcome to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. This episode I'm going to show off a map that I made. I was messing around in the map editor, so I'll make a custom game and we'll build a little town on it. Now I have all the settings turned on, except I have unlimited money, I disabled realistic mode, I turned traffic off, the research off, and that's it. We start with all the vehicles. Okay, let's go. Show my map. And when you put down buildings, you can select if they build with materials or not. I'll show you, but you can turn it on this kind of mode and still build realistically. I just might not. So I like to start in this corner. The top left corner of my map is where I usually start. So let's come down here and look. So it's full of lakes and oceans. It's got a big ocean in the middle. A bunch of islands that you can come over here to. Now all the grass and the trees grow around the water. And inland, away from the water, is all dry and barren. So we can come up here to this big chunk. There's some trees scattered about here and there. So the building the city here is going to kind of just be role play. So first we're going to have our road come in, and we'll say that we landed on the planet somewhere over there. So we're going to take our first road into our new territory, and I want to connect it up to the United States border. So we're going to come and snake through the environment, just like this. And you'll see as I put the road down that city names pop up. Those are going to be good spots to put gas stations and stuff like that. So let's see, we're almost there. Let's get a little bit closer. All right, I can finally see the border. We're going to go ahead and connect. And I do want to connect these two roads like this. That way there's no dead ends. Now we'll come back to our starter town. And I'll do the same thing here with these roads. We're going to bring these over here and connect them up. So the first thing that I want to do is we're kind of going to build backwards. And first I'll drink some water here. So we want a hotel. We're going to build what I want first and then what I need second. So the hotel should be, let's go to this first little swampy area here. This is going to be the site of our first kind of town kind of deal. Let's bring a road right around these wetlands. Just like this. Yeah, that seems alright to me. I'm going to have my construction equipment over here in this corner, and we'll have our town kind of over here, or the residents, and we'll have our main buildings. I don't know yet. We'll see. But first things first, we need a bus stop, and we need a hotel. Let's put down our bus stop so we can get people in here. Let's put it just like, I'll put it like this. Now we'll connect the bus stop over to our road, and behind the bus stop we're going to put a big hotel. Well, I guess not a big one, just a normal one. We'll just do, actually probably the smallest one, right? So this is 70, and this is 75. Yeah, this one only takes 10 workers. So let's do this hotel. So let's put this hotel back here like this. Now hit play. It's already on play. So in order to get people to the hotel, we need buses. So up this road here, come out like this, and I can build a vehicle depot. I'm going to build the biggest one, like that. And I am going to take this road and wrap it all the way around, like this. And we'll probably bring it down to the highway like this too. And eventually this highway is going to end up being 3 lanes, but for now it isn't. It's fine being 1 lane for now. So here's our bus station. So first we're going to buy a bus. Buy a couple hover buses. Buy 3 of them. And they're going to need gas. So the next step is our gas station. So over here on the right side of the screen, you can select auto purchase resources. I'm going to turn that off so that way we still need to bring our resources over here. So closer down here in the bottom, we're going to put 2 gas stations. Put one here next to the industrial place, and then one here next to our town. So now in order to get gasoline over to the gas station, I need to build my distribution office. And I'll build this one. It can hold 12 vehicles. And I'll probably just put it like this because it turned green. Bring the road down. Now, as soon as this comes up, I'm going to buy a fuel truck. I'll probably buy 2 of them. And we'll bring the fuel trucks to bring fuel to these gas stations from the border. And we're going to get things from the border for now until we run out, until we get traffic jams. And here's our cool looking hotel, sitting there nice and fancy. And let's see, I'll put a road across these 2 lakes here. So we got our building up, the distribution office. Another thing that I'm going to need that I might as well put down is my technical office. This building is going to hold 15 vehicles. So we'll put it right here on the corner. Now we'll come back to the distribution office. And I'm going to buy 2 oil tanks. We're going to get all our fuel, maybe not from the border. I'm going to grab the fuel. I think it comes from the industrial factory. Oh, that's a nuclear reactor. And fuel. Yeah, the industrial factory. So let's build one of those. Whoops. And I'm going to need a power plant too. So we'll put the industrial factory here. And we'll put the power plant here. Because I know these buildings are going to need power. Okay, now they have power. And we need power over here also. Let's put a power plant down next to the gas station. Just like that. Awesome. So we're going to go here. I'll click this building. We can load gasoline. I'll come down here and I'll click both of these gas stations. It'll unload the gasoline to them. So now we can see our truck pull out. It'll go pick up the gas, drop it off. So now we can take our bus. I'm going to make a new stop over here at the border. and we're going to pick up all the workers. We're going to unload the workers over here at the bus stop. We're going to force all of them to get off. So now we'll take our second bus. We'll come up over here to way to the other border. We'll add a stop right here, and we'll pick up all the Americans. And we'll come back over here, and we'll bring all the American workers over here and unload them. Easy. So that's going to bring our workforce in. And we're going to bring people in one by one. I want everyone to have a car, so we're going to have a lot of parking lots all over, but it'll be spread out. Right, so and I have these special houses here I got from the mod workshop. It's 130% quality, so this is what we're going to use to house our people. And over here on the right side of the screen, it says Get Citizens. I'm going to uncheck that. I don't want that checked. And now this first house, we don't have to put anybody in it yet, but I'm going to put it right here on the side of this lake. And right next to it, we're going to build its parking lot like this. And then I'll connect them together. Oh, there we go. Sweet. So here's this futuristic house. There's no power, so it's too far away from the power. We're going to need to build a second power plant. Or, I mean, I guess a third one. So we'll put it over here on this corner. Awesome. So in the technical services here, I'm going to click the border because that's where it's going to get all the water and bring all the garbage. And I'm going to need to have these 2 garbage trucks. I need to have 2 water trucks. And I'm going to get 2 sewer trucks. That way we can start to bring water and stuff over here to the border. Oh. And now I need another bus. So we have 2 extra buses, and these ones are going to be for the tourists. So let's go ahead and click the border. We're going to load all the tourists right there. Yes. And we'll unload them right here at the bus stop. Now we're going to do the same thing for the second bus. Well, I guess it would be the 4th bus. Click the border, get all the tourists, and come back down to the bus stop and unload everybody. Well, I might as well turn workers off, that way I can keep track of who they are. Yeah, so now let me run through the vehicles really quick and I'll see if everything looks good. Yeah, so here is workers. Here's Soviet workers. And here's Soviet tourists. Yeah, so here's workers. Here's tourists. Something's wrong here though. Unload tourists. Yeah. Save changes. This is going to Nagli. This is Nagli. Oh, there, it says up here. Hacho and Hacho. So workers and tourists from Hacho. So now let's see the last 2 buses here. This one is workers. So I'll get rid of these people here. And this one's only for tourists. Good. And it looks like they're both running. So let's go find them. They're on the road somewhere. Way down here. They're probably going to run out of gas. Maybe this has a full tank of gas. So it's going to take him quite a time to get over that way. All day long, probably. He's traveling at 68 miles an hour. Alright. Now where's the tourist bus? It should be behind him. Oh, it's already coming back. Oh no, those are both... Let's see. They're only red workers, I think. Red workers, red tourists. Yeah, so where's my other bus go? That's what I want to know. Oh, I never hit start. So I'll send him away. So now let's look at the hotel. We have some staff. And we have some tourists now that are arriving. Perfect. So they're going to need to buy things. They're going to have to eat. And they need clothes. So I have these cool buildings I downloaded. These auto vending machines. We're going to use these. So let's bring these right like this. Down the road. So here's the food store. And here's the convenience store. The goods store. Whoops, a little bit too far back. Let me put my own road in here. And then the second building I'm going to give them is going to be this culture building that I downloaded also. And I'm going to put in, oops, these menus. I wish they'd stay open. I might use the archaeology museum. There's another one. Let me look in here. Let me go here. Let me click culture. There's no culture. What type of building is this? Let me look. Oh no, it is this one, the Palace of Culture. Oh, I know I clicked it. There we go. So this is the Palace of Culture. It's a pretty cool looking building. And then we also have this archaeology museum. Shit. Here we go. I think this is the one I'm going to build first. And if I can squeeze it in between here, that'd be nice, but I didn't think of that ahead of time. So let's put it right behind the hotel, just like this. And I can build a path down to the road and over to the store. Might as well just go to the other side too. And just to make things easier, might as well take a path like this. Might as well take a path to go around the buildings, around back. Yeah, that way the people can get there really easy. Sweet. So here's our workers. They're going to work. And we're going to see the customers in the hotel go over here and buy food and stuff. So now they need sports and a church. So I can put down this church. Put down this little cheap church right here on the corner of the path, right outside of the archaeology museum. It'll be nice. Or should we kind of put it behind the archaeology museum like this? Nah. Put it over here. It'll be fine. So now they need a sports building. So I'll come up here and we're going to pick a sports building out. And now I have this one, public baths. We're going to use this. We're going to build this massive public baths building. We're going to put it over here, I think. Can I fit it in here? No. Yeah, no. We're going to put it over here. way in the back. Try not to destroy that many trees putting it in. And just trying to find the perfect place. Finding the perfect place to put a building is always like this. Yeah, so we'll put them down right there. And we'll build our path over to the main road. It'd be nice to have a little path through here. If I can do it without... Cool. I didn't have to bulldoze any trees. So that's a bonus. So this path should probably connect down like this. Nope. Yeah, it's better. So this thing's building real slow, but that's fine. So now, when that comes up, that'll be their sports. They have their culture from this archaeology museum behind them. They can buy electronics. Oh no, they can't buy food or electronics. And the reason why is because we have to go to the distribution center and I have to buy a refrigeration truck. Did I buy one? Yeah. So buy one refrigeration truck. We're going to need some covered haul trucks. So one for food, one for clothes, one for electronics, and one for fabric, and one for alcohol. And I'll take an open haul truck. Oh, maybe, I guess I don't need that. Yeah, I probably don't need that. So let's add a connection. Let's go over here and we'll connect our stores up and our hotel because the hotel needs food and alcohol. We're going to get all of our stuff from this building right there. So they should all pull out and they should start grabbing it. And if I see a traffic jam, I could probably build another one. And they can move at any minute now. They can pull out of here. Did I miss something? Hotel, fuel. I'm going to build a second distribution center. Just a small one that has 6 units, room for 6 vehicles. We're going to put it right here in the back. And I'll put a separate fuel truck, and I'm going to only connect it to this distribution center. So that way it can give this one gas, and this one can give this other one gas. They're not out of gas, though, so I'm not sure. Okay, clothes and electronics, they need that. The distribution center says it's going to load clothes and electronics. Well, at least they can get electronics from over here. I do need a building for clothes, so it's going to have to be this consumer factory. We'll add that on here. Go to the bottom. We're going to load all the shit from it. Okay, now some of the trucks are going to pull out. Alright, good. Yeah, they're both connected. So I'm not sure why there's not pulling electronics. Oh, because you know what? Yeah, this does have electronics, not electronic components. It has both. Whatever. So here comes our army of semi-trucks to bring our goods and resources to town. I wasn't even thinking about it when they're coming up here the back way. I thought they were going to come down this way. But hey, that's faster, so that's fine. They can do that. No one else is using these roads at the moment anyways. So at the bus stop here, I don't see that we have any workers anymore. And they've all come over here to work at this building. 35 people. We don't need that many. I only need 5. So we'll have 5 workers here at the public baths. And let's see. I am going to need a fire station. So I'm going to put a fire station over here. So I'll go to emergency, hospitals, fire station. We'll get this small fire station. It only needs 30 workers, but we're not even going to have that many. We're going to put it right here on the corner. And I am going to give it a parking lot. Let's buy some fire trucks. And what's the best fire truck? So we'll buy this one because it's the fastest. And then we're going to buy it. Nope. Nope. What am I doing? What am I doing? Buy a fire truck from the United States. Right? Nope. Total capacity, other, value. Oh, there we go. Fire truck. Speed. 23, 14. This one is a 39. Now let me check the Russian buildings. Fire truck speed 25. That's a 35. I keep pressing the wrong button. Let's see. 25, 39. So we'll do this one for 39. I really thought that I had a better fire truck than these two. That one. Yeah. I keep pressing the thing to buy gas instead of buying cars. I'm not used to that being there. Yeah, I guess that's probably the best fire truck. That one's 35. And this one is 39. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So I'm going to connect my gas station over to there. So hit my distribution office up and click the fire station. And we'll see it start to deliver some gas. And that's another thing too. Here, I'm going to buy a couple more oil tanks. I'll just have one. And this one building is going to get gas from here and deliver it to the distribution office next door. And it's the same here. The distribution office next door will distribute gas to this distribution office. Ugh. I wish they could just take their own gas to their own building. It'd be a lot easier. So the fire station holds a lot of gas. 2 trucks full, it looks like. Maybe 3. No, it'll be 2. And let me take a look at our hotel. And there's no staff. Okay, the bus just got there. So they're getting in there. They got some staff. Okay, they need a hospital. Let's build a little hospital. I'm going to build... This one only takes 5 workers and 5 doctors. So let's put this hospital right on the water, right across the street from the bus station and hotel and stores. Just like that. Okay. So I'll click the distribution office over here. We'll add the hospital, and we'll buy an ambulance. And it looks like everything is alright. Getting rid of the garbage over the border. And this garbage truck is driving around, so let's go see where it is. Yeah, there's the garbage truck driving over to the border. Cool. I don't see any messages. This is for sports. Oh, there's no power. So I need another power supply because these ones are too far away. So let's put a power supply right like we'll put it right next to this parking lot. That should be alright. So there's culture. It should say on here. It should say provides culture, I think. Right? This one should say sports. I can't see where it says that. So we're all out of workers. So there's not enough foreign workers. Who's at the border? There's 21 people at the border. And our bus just dropped off people over there. So I'm thinking that they're not picking everybody up. So we're going to buy 2 brand new buses. And we'll take this guy. Nope, not him. This one? Yeah. This one's taking workers. So I'll take this new bus and we'll click copy schedule. Nope, wrong way. I'll click the old bus, click copy schedule. We'll put it on the new bus. We'll escape, hit the escape button twice, press the new bus, and hit start. So he's going to go and get more Soviet workers from this border. And we'll do the same thing with the American bus. It's bringing back 51 workers. It can hold 70. I don't know if it left anyone behind or not, but that's fine. Let me click it again. There. Yep, workers. So let's clone that bus over top of our new bus. Now I'll click the new bus and we'll click start. And we'll send that one way over there to the other border. So now all of our buildings have workers. So our tourists should be able to get all their stuff. The store has food and meat, and the other store has clothes, but no electronics. Let me see here. That one's full of food, alcohol. That one's empty. That one has meat, and that one's empty. And this definitely has electronics in it. Oh, there we go. That one's coming to deliver electronics. Maybe they just sold out really fast. And I think that I should bring my first 5 people into town. Here comes another bus full of workers. Yeah, 23 workers. And here comes 51 more workers. Yeah, so let's bring the first 5 people into town. I want to build a parking lot in the middle of town too, like this. Right next to the doctor's office and across from the stores. And do I need another parking lot somewhere? I don't think so. People in this house can walk pretty far. So let's bring in our first 5 people, and I'm going to buy 5 cars for them to have. We'll get these sports cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now they'll eventually come over here and they'll grab onto them when they need them. And two, another thing is we're going to end up building our cars inside of a factory. But for now, we're just putting them down by hand. The only people who we need to build cars for is once the population starts to grow by itself. But in the beginning, it doesn't really grow by itself. It takes a long time for these kids to grow up. So now, I'm just going to keep my eye on all of these things here. They should be able to satisfy them easily. Now I should have a helicopter start bringing people in. I think that would be kind of fun. So let's go ahead and do this helicopter passenger platform. Let's build this. Let's go on the other side of the highway. Let's build a road down over here. And I'm going to build a helicopter passenger platform. Do it like maybe on this side. What does the hill look like? It's all flat, really. Well, I guess I'll put it like that and I'll build my own road. Oh, how do I get rid of this? There. I'll build my own road because it didn't want to connect. It would turn green when there was no road connection, and then when there was a road connection, I would have to bulldoze. So we'll just do that. Now when this gets built, we'll buy a helicopter and we'll start flying in people from over the border. And I'll probably need another bus stop right here, because these guys can't walk very far. So the first step of our new building is always attach it to the distribution office. Yeah, so here's our, these people are probably tourists going over here to go shopping. And this house can walk everywhere except the store. They can't walk to the store. Damn. So we put our house too far away. That's fine because they have cars and they can drive. And it says there's 5 car owners and 5 people live here. 5 cars in the parking space. Okay, good. So yeah, that's going to be my episode, I think. Probably should buy some helicopters. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a helicopter first. Let's purchase. Oh, I can't. I can't buy a helicopter. That's right, because I'm not sure why. Put down a power plant next to it like this. Oh yeah, that's what I do have to end the episode. And so here's my map. Pretty sweet looking, I think. I'll have to come back here later on and mess around with it some more. I did put the house in the wrong spot, but that's fine. Yep. And I have to figure out how to buy helicopters, because I just don't know. But I think this is a good start. We got our first colonists that just moved in. We got our tourism going on to a new planet so they can come here and see this new planet, what it's all about. We got a nice big bathhouse for our people to come and enjoy themselves in. And we got this cool looking temple. They can come have fun and get their culture. It's a museum. Everything functions. They have their garbage taken care of, their water, their sewage, their food. Nobody's complaining. Well, I guess they're all complaining about something. But that's fine. They need more garbage trucks. So yeah, let's build some more garbage trucks. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. And just for fun, we'll go another sewage truck and another water truck. Alright, so there's 3 months in the game, and I hope you like my map. When I upload it to the Steam Workshop, I'll make a post or something about it, so that way you guys can go and play it if you want to check the what the blah. Yeah, I can't talk today. If you want to check out what the map looks like, it'll be on the Steam Workshop sometime this week. I gotta figure out how to do the whole file system. Alright, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.